Let me ask you a question. If I promised to give you top scoring answers to the most common interview questions, would you watch this video? If the answer is yes, then make sure you stay tuned. I am about to undertake a difficult interview with a challenging hiring manager. They are going to ask me 21 difficult questions. These questions will come up at your job interview too, so make sure you stay tuned and take notes. And just very quickly, if you are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Thousands of you, and I mean thousands of you, are getting hired at the first attempt. Make sure you hit the like button because that tells me you find these videos useful, and please tell me the name of the job you are applying for in the comment section below the video so I can give you some extra tips. Now, once I have finished the interview, I will tell you where you can instantly download my ultimate job interview preparation pack. Okay, here I am in that difficult interview about to give some top scoring answers. Please take notes. Hello Richard, welcome to your interview. My name is Brian. I am the company's hiring manager. How are you today? Hello Brian, great to meet you. Thank you for asking. I am very well. I'm looking forward to the interview and sharing details with you regarding my suitability for this position. Okay, that's great to hear. I am going to ask you a series of questions to assess your suitability for this role. Please start off and tell me about yourself. Yes, no problem. My skills are a great match for the job description. I am proactive, diligent, self-disciplined and commercially aware. My experience of working on teams, collaborating on time-sensitive projects and delivering excellent customer service mean I am ready-made for this position. I am a high achiever. In my last role, my manager praised me for how I always asked customers for feedback and for how I helped to train new team members whenever they joined the organisation. If you hire me, I will be a great company role model and take ownership of my professional development, so I always give you a strong return on my salary. Okay, thank you for that introduction. Next question, what are you looking for in your next job? I am looking for a positive team environment where everyone has a can-do attitude. I am also looking for a manager who gives me the autonomy to complete my work independently, but who is always available when required to offer feedback and valuable advice. Well, I am confident we can offer you all of those things at this company. Please tell me, how did you hear about this position? I heard about this position because I have been following your company for several months now. I have just been waiting for the right position to be advertised, and as soon as this job became available, I was ready to submit my resume and apply. Okay, great. Next question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? I am actually seeking long-term employment with your company. Therefore, in 5 years' time, I would like to either be in this position with extra responsibility or hopefully having earned a promotion. During the next 5 years, I would like to complete lots of training courses to develop my skills, have experience across different company departments, and also be the go-to expert in my area of specialism. Okay, that's good to hear that you want long-term employment with our company. Next question is, what are your greatest strengths? My greatest strengths include adaptability, resourcefulness, and being results driven. I am adaptable. This means I will support the company in new initiatives and always embrace change with a positive attitude. I am resourceful. I will find ways to overcome difficult challenges. And finally, being results driven means I always set myself SMART goals to achieve. Goals that are specific, measurable, actionable, relevant, and timely. Thank you, Richard. And what is your biggest weakness? My biggest weakness is that I can sometimes be impatient, especially when the progress of my team is held up by the inaction of others, particularly external contractors or suppliers. However, I am learning to turn that frustration into positive energy to persuade other people to increase their work output for my team's benefit. Thank you, Richard. That's good to hear you are aware of your weakness. Next question. Tell me about a time when you had to work on a team. I was in a situation in my previous role where I worked on a team to launch a new company product. Our task was to launch the product successfully to achieve strong sales for our employer. We took positive action to achieve our goal. We held an initial team meeting to brainstorm marketing ideas before launching the product on social media and by also offering customers a loyalty discount. The result was very positive. We achieved the best ever sales for a new company product launch, and we beat the previous launch by 18%. Okay, thank you. And what skills do you think are required to work as part of a team? The most important skills required to work on any team include strong communication skills, adaptability, being supportive of each other, listening carefully, and also making sure tasks are allocated to team members based on their strengths. Whenever I work on a team, I act selflessly to achieve our combined objectives, and at the end of the team task, I always recommend we reflect on our performance so we can improve. Okay, great. Next question. Tell me about a time when you had a conflict with a co-worker. When I started work in my previous role, I attended a team meeting. During that meeting, I put forward lots of ideas and suggestions. However, a senior team member kept dismissing them. Once the team meeting was over, I spoke to them privately, calmly and professionally, to ask why they kept dismissing my ideas. I told them all I wanted to do was help the team thrive. They immediately apologised for their actions, and moving forward, we became really good co-workers and close friends outside of work. Good. And tell me something that is not on your resume. One thing that is not on my resume is my passion for self-development and improvement. For example, I recently read the book Extreme Ownership by the author Jocko Willink. It's a fantastic read because it taught me the importance of taking ownership for everything that happens in your life. I am someone that always wants to improve and develop my skills both personally and professionally. Okay, thank you. That's interesting to know. My next question is, why do you want to leave your current job? I want to leave my current job simply because I am ready for a fresh challenge with a new and exciting employer like yours who has ambitious plans. My employer has been great to work for, and we've achieved many positive things while I have been there. However, I am now ready for the next chapter of my career, which I'm hoping will be with your company in this role. Thank you, Richard. My next question is, how would you describe yourself in 3 words? Trustworthy, productive, and disciplined. Okay, thank you, Richard. Next question. Tell me about a time when you disagreed with your boss. In my previous role, a customer called the company to request a refund on a product they were not happy with. Unfortunately, they were just outside of the refund policy date and my manager refused. I disagreed with that decision. I calmly explained to my manager that the customer had been loyal to the company for many years, and by refusing to give them a refund, it could result in a negative online review. After listening to my reasoned argument, my manager changed his mind and agreed to give the customer the refund, which I felt was the right decision for the company's benefit. Thank you, Richard. That's really good to hear that you are the type of person who isn't afraid to speak up if you think something can be done in a better way. My next question is, How do you prioritise your work? I always prioritise my work based on my team's and employer's objectives. At the start of each working day, I create a list of the tasks I am responsible for and I organise it in order of priority. Red tasks are urgent, blue tasks come second, and green tasks can be left for later in the working day. Great. Tell me, Richard, how would you deal with a difficult customer? Whenever dealing with a difficult customer, I will be calm, professional, not take anything they say personally, and remember that I am representing my employer. I will give the customer time to speak, I will listen to them carefully and ask them questions to clarify the problem. I will then create a solution, apologise at the earliest opportunity and work hard to put things right. I will then follow up with the customer to make sure they are still satisfied and do all I can to learn from the situation. Thank you, and please tell me, what motivates you? I am motivated by keeping myself fit and active. If I am fit and active, that means I always have high concentration levels for when I am at work. I am also motivated by continuous improvement and self-development. Finally, I am motivated by doing a great job for my employer because that means I will always have secure employment and be in a position where I can support my family. Okay, good. My next question is, how do you adapt to change in the workplace? I understand how important change is to the success of your organisation. Therefore, I embrace it with a positive attitude and work hard to find ways to help the company try new initiatives so it always maintains its position as a market leader. Okay, Richard, we are nearing the end of the interview. Tell me, why should we hire you? You should hire me because I am ready-made for this position in terms of my skills, knowledge, experience and qualifications. That means I can come into the role, have an instant impact and require minimal supervision. You should also hire me because I am a quick learner and a fast worker. I tend to get more work completed than the average person. You should also hire me because I am seeking long-term employment with your company. That means you won't have to re-advertise the position for many years to come. Okay, they seem like positive reasons. Now, I am very curious to know, what are your salary expectations? I researched the salary range for this job role and industry before applying. The salary range is between $45,000 and $57,000. Based on my knowledge, expertise and what I believe I can bring to your company, I would be comfortable with a salary of $55,000 and the opportunity to have it reviewed annually based on my contribution to the team. Thank you, Richard. That's the end of the interview. Do you have any questions? Thank you. I have several questions I would like to ask, please. The first question is, what's the best thing about working for this company? I would say the best thing about working for this company is the positive team environment. We all have a can-do attitude and we are focused on achieving great things for the organisation. Thank you. You sound like a great company to work for. My next question is, will there be any opportunities for self-development or improvement in this position? We do offer a variety of in-house training courses, and I would encourage you, if you do get offered the job, to take up as many as you can because that will help to develop your skills. Thank you. That's really great to hear. Okay, thank you, Richard. That is now the end of the interview. Is there anything else you'd like to add? Thank you very much. I would just like to say I have thoroughly enjoyed the interview process and learning more about your company. I appreciate you are interviewing lots of other candidates, but I do hope you give me the chance to prove to you what I can do for the company in this position, and I look forward to hearing from you in due course. Thank you very much. Well, that's really good to hear. Thank you for coming, Richard. You are now free to leave. Thank you very much, Brian. Okay, so there you have it. Fantastic top scoring answers to the 21 most common interview questions. Now, the next thing to do to accelerate your learning even further is click that link right now in the top right-hand corner of the video. Head straight through to my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can instantly download my ultimate job interview preparation pack. Here's what you get. You will get my recommended salary negotiation script. You will get the 17 best questions to ask in an interview. I recommend you choose 3 questions from the list of 17. You will get my full body language techniques training. I will teach you how to create a brilliant impression throughout your job interview. You will also get my 30, 60 and 90-day plans for interviews, and also my top 25 best words to use in your interview. And as if that wasn't enough, you will get my interview closing statement. I will tell you what to say at the end of your interview, my ready-made CV and resume templates, plus 50 additional answers to difficult but challenging interview questions. To get all of this in your inbox within 2 minutes from now, make sure you click that link. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, and also connect with me on LinkedIn. I have put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video. It is always an absolute honor and a pleasure to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you for watching, and I wish you the very best for getting hired. Have a great day.